Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name's Sarah, and my husband James and I decided a few months ago to put everything that we own into storage and travel the world. So far the videos I put out are kind of a look at kind of weekends away that we go on and giving you a look into the areas where we're staying. But today I kind of wanted to just do a day in the life because we're working. It's not all vacation. Monday to Friday we have jobs, so we are working. And I wanted to just kind of give a little insight into what it's like to live in another country. Spain is, so far, we have fallen in love with it. We have both been here before, but never been here more than a week or so at a time, or a couple of weeks on vacation. So staying somewhere for a month at a time is a really different kind of experience because you're cooking at home, you're getting to know the area, we joined the gym, so you're really living day to day. So today, this video is going to be just kind of, like I said, a look into our day-to-day life and what it's like to be in Spain for a month at a time. So one of our favorite things to do, obviously, is go to the beach. We're not huge beach people, so we don't sit there for hours and hours on end, but we do maybe sometimes take an hour out of each day just to go down. Our Airbnb is about a 10-minute walk down to the beach in Playa San Juan, and that is just outside of Alicante. This beach area is absolutely beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful beaches I've seen anywhere in the world. It is around 7 kilometers long, and there's a boardwalk with beautiful restaurants and shops that you can stroll along. And then of course the beach itself is absolutely stunning. The sand is powder soft. The water is so clear blue, it's almost unbelievable. And then of course you've got the mountains in the background. So it just makes for such a beautiful, amazing view while you're sitting on the beach. So yeah, that's one of our daily rituals, or every other day, every 3 days, we'll go down to the beach and sit on the beach for about an hour or so and just relax and take it all in, and just enjoy the fact that we have a short 10-minute walk from our Airbnb.
Ole.
Most mornings we get up, we make our own tea and coffee in our Airbnb, but some mornings, if we want something a little bit different or a different change of scenery, we will go to a local cafe and get a coffee or a cappuccino or specialty coffee. Well, James gets a normal coffee, I get all the specialty coffees and cappuccinos and different things like that. And they are fantastic. They're so good. The one place I went to, the lady was from Argentina, so I ordered a cappuccino and she said, do you want it like how we have it in our country? And I said, sure, I'll try it. And it came up all like full of whipped cream and chocolate, so it was pretty much dessert for breakfast, but it was absolutely amazing. One great thing about going to a coffee shop here versus in the US is we would go sometimes in either Florida or North Carolina and go to a coffee shop, and it would be like $12 or $14 for James just to get a coffee, and for me to get, I usually do get more specialty coffee, so those are more money, but yeah, around $12 or $14 we'd spend on 2 drinks. Here, when we go out in the morning, it would be roughly about 5 or 6 euros. So that's a huge difference when you're talking about just something that you want to go out and get quickly. So big difference there in the cost that we were encountering. Going to the grocery store was obviously a daily occurrence. We love to go and just see the different foods they have there, and we like to buy a lot of fresh foods. So we pretty much go every day. And the prices there were absolutely phenomenal. I have some receipts here. I was just looking through everything from, some things were comparable to the US, but mostly they were cheaper. Junk food was cheaper. So we did indulge a little bit. So for example, a big bag of Lay's chips were €2.95. We've got salsa, which was €2.99, so €3. I just kind of want to give you an idea of some different things. Some fresh mushrooms, actually it was a big container of fresh mushrooms, were €1.83. Broccoli, €1.99. Where did I see? Oh, fresh mozzarella, huge balls of fresh mozzarella were €2.40. And we had bought some burgers. I believe there were 6 patties in it. They were 500 grams for €3.60. So a lot of things we noticed. We would come out and maybe spend, this one that I'm looking at here was just under €40, and we got a lot of things, for everything from hamburgers, cheese, ham, bottles of iced tea, olive oil, all sorts of different things. So for under €40. In the US, there is no way we would have gotten all of this for that amount. So yeah, so we really tried to eat at home a lot. I will say the restaurants in Spain were more expensive. They were probably comparable to the US, more expensive, or sorry, Canada is still more expensive. But so we didn't eat out too much because we were trying to stay on budget. We ate at home a lot. The grocery stores did have quite a good selection. They had a lot of different things that we wanted. I was impressed with the gluten-free selections. I could pretty much get everything that I wanted. The gluten-free bread was absolutely delicious. I ate way too much of it, but I was able to get gluten-free baguettes and loaves of bread to make sandwiches and have toast in the morning, so I was really happy. But yeah, overall, grocery stores were really great there. I'm going to show some clips of around it so you can kind of see what they look like. Of course, everywhere in the world is different, looks different than our US and Canadian grocery stores, but it's always fun to see what different countries have. As I said, we didn't eat out all the time. There was only actually just kind of a handful of times that we did eat out within the month in Spain. One of the times we were celebrating when we first got there, so we said, let's just go and have a really nice dinner. And that actually cost us, I have the receipt here, it was €71. And for that, we had a paella for 2. It was a seafood paella. It was big. We didn't even finish it all. We started the meal with beef carpaccio, and so that was a little bit of a splurge because that, how much was the beef carpaccio? Oh, I don't have it broken down, but it was all a little bit of a splurge. And then we each had a drink. James had a beer, and I believe I had some sort of a spritz drink. So Yeah, you can see for 71 euros, comparable to what we probably would have paid in the US, but that was our kind of big night out. We also ate out once in Alicante at one of the kind of touristy tapas bars, but you had to do it. We had to try it. It was actually really good. It was, if anyone knows me, they know I would have gotten this. It was a pile, like a mountain of French fries with an egg on top, and then their ham that they're famous for here in Spain. And that was really good. I believe that was 9 euros. So that wasn't too bad. But again, yeah, didn't eat out too much because of those prices, but the food was really good and we enjoyed what we did have when we did splurge. As I mentioned, we both work from home Monday to Friday, and sometimes we wanted a change of scenery. We would mostly work in our Airbnb because we had a really nice place. It was nice and bright. The internet was great. So most days we work from home, but there were a few times when we thought, you know what, let's go into Alicante and go to a coffee shop there. So we would take the tram. It was really easy to get downtown, about a 20-minute ride into Alicante itself. And we found a great coffee shop. We went there a few times. It was a couple of floors, so you could sit downstairs, or upstairs was really nice. It was almost like a co-working center. You could rent out rooms. And if you were lucky, you could get a seat by the window, which we did a couple of times. So that was great because you could kind of see everything that was going on down below in the city. And it was good. It was a really nice to have a change of scenery, get your creative juices flowing. So I'll show you a little bit of the tram ride into Alicante so you can see some of the sights along the way. After we finished our work day in Alicante, then it was kind of fun because we were already in the city. So a lot of times we'd say, okay, well, let's now go and explore some more of the town. I absolutely love all of the flowers and the architecture. It's just absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. But what I also love is to do a little window shopping. So a lot of times maybe I would leave James, he would have a drink and I'd go off on my own and film some of the window shopping that I did. When you're living out of a suitcase, unfortunately, you can't buy a whole lot because you have to bring it with you and stay under the weight for airplanes. So in my head, I bought a lot of clothes in Spain. I would have loved to have splurged and bought a bunch, but instead, like I said, window shopped a lot. I'll show you some of the things that I loved, and the fashion here is a little bit different than some of the other places in Europe. It's bright, it's colorful, there's a lot of florals, the dresses are absolutely beautiful. A lot of women wear kind of a longer dress because I guess it's so hot here that it's nice and cool and feminine. And jean jackets, when I used to live in Paris, every girl had her jean jacket. And it seems like the same thing here. When it starts to cool down in the evening, then everyone just pops that jean jacket on top of those kind of flowery, delicate, feminine dresses. So I really, really like that look. So here's a look at some of the stuff that we see as we walk around the city and some of the fashion that I like to capture as well. Like I said, most days we stay around the Airbnb and do our work, but we always start our mornings, or pretty much every morning, at the gym. I'm not gonna lie, we don't go there every morning, but we try to. So I'm gonna take you along and see the way we get there. We take the tram. It's the opposite way to downtown, so it's a little bit different. Again, even the walk to the tram is absolutely beautiful. The flowers that you get to pass through, we go through this little track, and it's stunning. I can't even describe the smell of the flowers here. Every time we walk outside, I say to James, oh my gosh, do you smell that? The floral scent is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna take you along, show you our gym where we work out every morning. It's a smaller place. It's a big building, but the gym itself is pretty small. So we get there and we kind of like hope that it's not busy. Otherwise, a lot of the machines are taken and you kind of have to wait your turn. So, but definitely worth it. We paid, I believe it was 70 euros for the month. And definitely worth it though, because when we're on the road, we need to keep fit and keep healthy. So here's a look at our journey there and a little glimpse inside of the gym as well. So that's pretty much our daily life in Spain. We work Monday to Friday during the days, but it is kind of nice also because we work for Canadian and American companies. So the time difference is nice. So we have all day until kind of 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon to do our own thing. And then we log on and do the majority of our work. So it's nice. We have the day to explore and kind of do the touristy thing if we want, or hang out at the beach or whatever it may be. So other than that, I kind of spend my hours crafting. I've brought my felting with me, so I've been doing a lot of felting and sewing, and it was tough when we first got here. My creativity had gone out the window, I guess because everything's kind of up in the air. So it took a little while to get my creative groove back, but it's coming back now. And I'll show you a couple of little projects that I'm working on. And yeah, that's it. That is our daily life in Spain, and hope you enjoyed it. If you are enjoying these, don't forget to like the videos. It really helps. If you want to leave a comment down below, go ahead and I'll try to answer any questions you might have. If you have any questions about prices of anything, or exactly where we're staying, or anything like that, or how you can do this in the future, let us know. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. As we go along further, I'll be showing you more about fashion and craftsmanship and talking more about prices and things like that. But like I said, we are also going to have a separate channel that's going to talk more about traveling, budgets, how we do everything, and that'll be a lot more informative. This is just kind of a fun look into our travels and what I think of everywhere we go. So thanks for watching. See you next time.